the high-flying segment you're about to see, provided to us by
martial arts and hip-hop in a flowing manner.
It's an expression of oneself through martial arts and hip-hop combination.
Martial mixes hip-hop and kung fu, or martial arts in general, that puts it together so the average martial artist person can get the beat, can get the beat, can get the beat. So it's like, man, it's flowing in a way that anyone can understand it, whether if you just listen to hip-hop or you just do martial arts. When it comes together, it's like when you listen to hip-hop and it goes to kung fu, you know how to do kung fu. When you do kung fu and then listen to hip-hop, you understand hip-hop.
My name is James Wyatt. I am an 8th degree black belt. I've been studying martial arts for about 40 years, and I'm here to talk about he has created his own style, his own flow there. He's added kung fu, he's added a whole new element to the style of martial arts. As a matter of fact, he is heightened this to a whole new element. He's taken ordinary people, if you will, and he has developed them with respect, and he has taken these kids and he has done a phenomenal job with not only kids, I should say, but also the adults also. He's taken ordinary people, if you will, and he has developed them with a winning attitude. Now, winning attitude doesn't necessarily mean that you go out and you win first place. I've even seen some of BAM students not win or not coming into the leadership and the winning attitude and sportsmanship that you don't find in a lot of martial arts in today's time. That's one of the things that I am most impressed with. At a recent tournament that I was at personally, that his troop did an excellent, phenomenal job. However, they didn't win the first place, but these guys walked off the stage like they were true champions. They had walked off and they showed so much class and so much grace that, in my book, that's what made them champions. Yes, I remember Bam and his son when he used to carry him around in his arms there. And it's interesting how you watch kids grow up and the things that they do. Now, his son, Marco, has turned into a true leader and also a sports competitor there. He's willing to help. I've seen him off on the side pulling people apart and showing some leadership and telling them how to better their techniques and things like that. I've seen him congratulate people and bring the people the morale up and things like that. This guy has turned into a true champion, and he's going to follow in the footsteps of his father. Well, I've seen you do a lot of things. I've seen you be a competitor. I've seen you be a promoter, and I've seen you be an instructor, and so many other things. I think that's going to make you a success and come around to be that rounded type of person and be a leader to and a role model to a lot of people. Willie Bam Johnson has been through an awful lot in his life, and he's taken bad times and has shown that how anyone can defeat adversity and come up, and now, in my opinion, is one of our local superstars here. Talk to Willie Bam Johnson. If that is the case, if that's what it would be, first before they would go any further, let's have them have a conversation with Willie Bam Johnson, and I guarantee that after they finish that conversation, they will have a whole different attitude on life, a whole different attitude on their confidence, on their self-esteem, and also they will probably want to find out more about getting into your type of environment there. I would highly recommend it. As a matter of fact, I think that this should be one of the motivational type speaking courses that go around the country and motivate people and talk about things, because there's a lot of distress in the world. There's a lot of missed opportunities in the world. There's a lot of financial opportunities. There's a lot of debt. There's a lot of problems with money issues and job issues and marriages. Taking the BAM's program, I think, would help to inspire people to create a better self, to create a better awareness. So I would advise that person, talk to Willie Bam Johnson. Talk to Willie Bam Johnson. Talk to Willie Bam.
Go down, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. Hold them up for real, for real.
Some pain medicine. survival. Only the strong can survive. It's called survival. Only the strong can survive. It's called survival. In order to stay alive, it's called survival. Survival, survival, survival. They smile in your face and they talk behind your back. And when you get the story, it's never exact. Some say they're your friends, but they really are not, because they're only out to try and get what you've got. Survival. Only the strong can survive. It's called survival. Only the strong can survive. It's called survival. In order to stay alive, it's called survival. Survival, survival, survival. In jail they got a game and they call it survival. They run it down to you on your first arrival. They tell you what you can and what you cannot do. So if you ever go to jail, watch your it's called survival. Only the strong can survive. It's called survival. Only the strong can survive. It's called survival. In order to stay alive, it's called survival. Survival, survival, survival.
Hello, my name is Willie the Bam Johnson, born and raised in one of the world's most dangerous cities. Murdermore, Bodymore, Harm City, some of the names that has been given to the city of Baltimore. Yes, when you witness the HBO film called The Wire, I was one of the people that lived such a life. Yes, I was in the grind of it, the root of it, the beginning of it. But I was on the other side. I was the predator. I was the law enforcement officer. But most importantly, I was the one who was really on the predatorial side. And thanks to God, with the ability to be able to tap into my natural martial arts talent, I was able to break out, and get away, and avoid some of the pitfalls that many of my friends were not able to avoid. And I still to this day don't know how I made it out. I know it's truly by the grace of God that I'm here right now with a system, an expression of martial arts that educates and motivates and inspires people through helping them tap into 360 degrees of self-defense, the defense of mind, the defense of spirit, soul, emotion, and physical. Physical is the last resort. No one wants to be on the other side of self-defense. I don't have to prove to anyone how tough and how realistic this approach is. It goes beyond going into a competition. It goes beyond going out there and telling people that forms and weapons and all those other traditional things are not useful. I'm telling you, every aspect of martial arts you can possibly imagine is useful. Because for each and every individual, there's some aspect of it that will help them be able to deal with some emotion. And that's what martial arts has done for me. It moved me from poverty, living on the streets, living in shelters, being faced with guns and knives and being in jails and alleys and walkways and going through some of the most toughest times of my life and seeing people die and be hurt before my very eyes. Every aspect of violence I know about. I have experienced it and never want to experience it ever again. So I created this approach or this way for one to be able to go beyond the physical things that attract people to martial arts. It's the true meaning of the martial way. It's a way to be able to bring my family, my kids, my wife, into an environment that will protect them from the things that I had to go through and experience, and to be able to tap in to our community and share these same strengths and opportunities with people from all walks of life, like you have seen in this DVD. We don't claim to be the best. We claim to help you tap into your internal self and express your true greatness far beyond the norm. Yes, I don't care about proving the toughness. I know how effective what we teach truly is, and I know how it changes lives. The greatest person is the one that can avoid violence, that can train so hard and train like a maniac, train to a point of total exhaustion. So when the time comes, you can defend yourself on any level. That's what the band is all about. It's beyond style, system, concept. It's about individual expression, like Bruce Lee always said. The individual is more important than the system. And that's what we emphasize. So if you're ready for true, hardcore training to empower yourself and change your life, become the best that you can possibly be, we are the school for you. Have a blessed day.
I thought I was so strong, but all my strength
could not change the world, could not help the youth, could not make others stay committed to helping the youth.
What good is strength then? Love. Love. Until now, I have only had faith in physical strength, but I never understood the power of love, strength, and love. Together, they can work miracles, strength, and love. That must be the true goal.
The band's World Kung Fu Masters Association